time to get this money, baby. Like, it's really time to get on your bag. It's time to get on your Zoom. I know I've heard this so many times, like, how do you become an influencer? How do you start creating content? Like, what do you do? This is the perfect video for you, okay? And we're gonna be talking like you're really next door to me, because that's how it feels when I talk to my friends. Like, I be like, y'all need to hop on this back and just stop playing with yourself. Like, this is the year to really bet on God. This is the year to bet on yourself. Don't let fear come in between you and the lifestyle that you really want to live. Like, don't let fear do that to you. Don't do it. How to start creating content and becoming an influencer. Like, being an influencer does not equate to how many followers you have. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, because somebody could have 20K followers and not have no influence, versus somebody that had like 10K followers and still have a lot of influence. Don't let the followers bother you at all. Like, it's easier said than done, but like, don't let the followers bother you at all. Like, we're not doing that. I've been wanting to make a video like this for so long, because I feel like I talk to my friends all the time on certain advice and things to do for like social media and stuff like that. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna make it for this channel, because this channel is really about helping, growing, how to do certain things to make your life a little easier, a little better. So I'm gonna express my advice and explain, like, I'm gonna just give y'all my tips on what I do to keep it going. You know what I mean? So this is how to start creating content and becoming an influencer in 2023. So this is the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna break this down into a couple tips, okay? So please get a notebook, get a pen, and write some tips down, because I might be talking a little too fast, because this is definitely the type of videos that I love. The first thing I'm gonna say is stop letting fear get in your way. I know it gets a bit cringy. Don't get me wrong, like, it gets a bit cringy. It gets a lot cringy, honestly, when you start doing content in public. I remember so many times I have gotten my camera out and I've tried to record, and it's like people are looking at me like, is she really talking to a camera? Yes, I am really talking to a camera. But honestly speaking, if you really know the thing that goes behind doors, you would know I'm not just talking to a camera. You would know I'm talking to my besties. You would know I'm connecting with my other digital followers. Like, you know, like, you would know I'm not just talking to a camera. But people just don't think that way. And it just gets so weird, because they tend to look at you like you're really crazy. Nobody talks about how cringy it is on the field, like in the field. It's bad out there, especially when you're trying to take pictures at hotels. What? They will tell you, excuse me, do you have a room here? And when you say no, they will definitely kick you out. Like, no funny. So yeah, it's time to get this money, baby. Like, it's really time to get on your bag. It's time to get on your Zoom. So are you telling me that you're gonna let fear stop you from making a bag? Couple bags? Like, you know the lifestyle that you really wanna live? Don't let fear get in between that. You don't want your last day on earth to be you regretting the fact that you didn't make a YouTube video, or regretting the fact that you didn't create that content, or regretting the fact that you didn't even get to try to live the lifestyle that you want. If this is my last day, what do I care about your opinion for? I will do whatever I want to do. I will live the best life I want to live. I will go for it, go for the things I want to go for. I will just do it. I will live fearlessly. If this is my last day, like, not only would I be praying hard to make sure I go to heaven, but I definitely would be living my best life and doing the things that God wants me to do. So ask yourself that, if today, God forbid, was your last day, what would you be doing? Would you regret the fact that you didn't even achieve or try to attempt your dreams? If you want to be a YouTuber or an influencer, think like an influencer. Think like a YouTuber. Like, think like a content creator. Like, what would a content creator do right now? They're not being scared, I tell you that. So number one tip, make sure you write this down on your paper. Don't be scared. Like, I'll be saying like a lot in this video, but that's just how I talk, you guys. But your environment plays a huge part. I kid you not. Story time. I remember back in the days when I used to like be friends with a group of girls, right? And they just didn't have no form of like entrepreneurial spirit. Like, it was just party, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with partying, don't get me wrong. You know, but sometimes when you're trying to get somewhere, you have to make a sacrifice. You have to let go of a lot of things, a lot of people that you feel like are weighing you down, or just things or environment that you just literally feel like it's either negativities around or like it's just weighing you down. So first thing first, around that time, after I knocked out fear and I was like, nah, I'm gonna get this bag. Like I'm gonna be that content creator. I'm gonna be that influencer. I started paying attention to people around me, and the one thing was asking God to reveal who's around me, who doesn't need to be in my life or need to leave out of my life. I promise you, if you pray that prayer, like it's like you wake up, everybody low-key just dropping like flies, but it's smooth though. It's never like y'all beefing or it's an issue, you know what I mean? Like it's like smooth. So long story short, like I stopped hanging out with these group of girls, right? And my mindset changed. And then I started hanging out with these new girls, like one or two friends, like new one or two friends in my life. And those friends that I had, those friends that I was with, literally was about their business, about their bag. Like, yes, they wanted to enjoy their 20s and they wanted to enjoy their life, but they still also understood, like, they got to get to the bag. They got to really make that, like, make their reality for real come true, you know? They really had to, like, really set themselves apart and be about what they talk about, you know? So when I started hanging out with them, you guys, like, I was inspired, I was encouraged. Like when they were working and I was trying to chill and I noticed that they was working, I was like, I gotta get to this bag too. Your environment will really push you to be more of the woman that you need to be, more of the man you need to be. So make sure you are checking your environment. Make sure you are really choosing your friends for real. It's life or death though. There's no joke with that at all. I started changing my friends. When I started changing the people that I hang out with, my mindset got bigger, and bigger. And I was like, what? It's actually achievable? Oh yeah, I'm getting to this bag. Ain't nobody stopping this grind. Practice makes perfect. Like I understand sometimes when it's time for a new thing, it's time to make a content, it's time to post a content, it's time to do something new. You just want it to be perfect. You know, sometimes perfection could be your biggest kill, your best kill, whatever you want to say. Don't be one of those. Like, it's okay to mess up. I'm still a work in progress. Like, my YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure if y'all scroll all the way down to my YouTube videos, y'all would see like, dang girl, you really had some low quality type of videos. And it's okay. Like, trust me, at least I did it. At least I stepped forward and I said, I'm gonna get into this space. That's how you need to be. Stop caring about your pictures to be like A1 quality or anything. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you need to, you know, give any type of quality, but have a balance to it. I understand this day and age, like we want everything to be quality. That's fine, but do the best that you can and do what you got with what you do. What you can with what you got. Pull out your phone, talk to yourself in grocery stores, in the store. Hey, you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl. Like, it's okay. It's cringy at first. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna get used to it. Or sometimes, get in front of the mirror and start posing. If you have your favorite song that you are tuning to and you just feeling yourself a lot more, go to that mirror, girl. Figure out some poses in that mirror. Like, what you do in your secret time, like the practices that you do, it gets you prepared for the field. It gets you prepared when you get out in public and you're taking pictures. You already kind of know the type of poses you're used to. I used to do that all the time. When I didn't know how to pose, my sister would tell me, girl, go to that mirror and just start posing. And I'm like, girl, that's so cringy. But it really helped me. Like, being in front of the mirror and posing and the awkwardness, I could even tell I was awkward in the mirror, started giving me more confidence to be like, you know what, bet, I'm feeling my music, I'm rapping to myself, I'm talking, I'm just feeling myself. Like, the small that you handle, trust me, God is going to bless you with a lot. Like, don't wait till you have everything figured out, because you will never, like, I don't want to say you will never figure everything out, but there will never be a right time to start. Start now. Practice makes perfect. And it's okay to start from where you're at. Trust me. Once I dropped that first YouTube video, I was like, I could do better. And the next minute I started dropping another video. And yes, I did go ghost on YouTube. I get that. But eventually I came back and I was like, I could do better. Then I started feeling that like I can get better quality, and that's why I got a new camera. Shout out to the Sony right now that I'm using. But you know what I mean? Like, it takes progress and it takes time, but don't just jump from start A to like start Z. Like, get to B first, then from B, you know, you gotta get to C, and then C, and then D, and you know the rest of the alphabet. Like, take your time throughout the process, enjoy each process. Each level teaches you something. Practice makes perfect, and trust me, when you get there, because you will get there, when you get there, you get to advise other people, give advice to other people of the mistakes and everything that you did. And honestly, the good thing about starting from scratch and really building it for real, and not no fake nonsense, is that God forbid if anything gets taken from you, you can always build it back because you built that stamina. You feel me? So practice makes perfect, and practice allows you to get out in the field and be the best that you could be. And I'm gonna say is research. Do a lot of research too. The one thing I did too when I was trying to become a content creator and become an influencer, I was literally searching the videos like this on YouTube, trying to figure out how do you become a content creator. Like, literally, what are the steps? What do you do? What is step 1, step 2, step 3? And honestly, everyone has their own way of things. Maybe I had to understand that, like, what may work for someone else may not work for me. But what I did was still research, just to have the knowledge and still start doing my own thing. Like, being a content creator and influencer is all about your life. You know, like, you're influencing us based on your life. So be yourself, be authentic. That's the next tip I'm gonna get before I get there. But it's all about your life. So research the best you can. Like, try to understand what are some tips and tricks that people are having, so maybe you can kind of know what to do. Like, if they're saying like, oh, a tip is like going on your iPhone and change just a couple settings. If you have an iPhone to get better quality, at least you got one tip from there, from one video, and then you search up another video and you get another tip from there, and you eventually come up with a whole set of tips for yourself and go from there. But I would say research. Go on YouTube, how to be a content creator. Like, obviously watching this video gives you tips, watching other videos gets you tips, articles. But what I did was I mostly was a YouTube university type of girl, and I was just searching up everything, like how to become a YouTuber, how to become a content creator, how to become an influencer, how to have brand partnerships, like whatever it is that you have questions about how to, go on YouTube. YouTube University is definitely going to be your best friend. Like, enroll in the university, my friend. Like, for real. Like, it has so many tips on YouTube that they be giving out for the free. So take advantage. The next thing I'm going to say is be authentic, be your real self. I didn't understand how people used to say that all the time, but I started understanding, like, be yourself. No one's going to take yourself away from you, if that makes sense. Like, be your most corniest self, your most cringy self. Like, be yourself. If people think it's cringe, it's cringe. If people think it's corny, it's corny. That's their own business. Literally, that's their own business. Like I said, back to step number 1, stop caring about what people think. Take away fear. Like, don't care about the opinions. Their opinions for a reason. They ain't facts. You know, it's your life and we're just living in it. So I would just say be yourself. Like, trust me, myself, like, I have an accent. Like, I feel like I have an accent. Like, I was born and raised in Nigeria. Sometimes you probably won't hear my accent on this video, or probably not, who knows. Like, but I'm myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, I stutter. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm myself. Like, who's gonna take that from me? Nobody. So be yourself, and people can actually feel your authenticity through the camera. Like, I've been watching YouTube videos and people are just so like, my name is this, and it's just like, girl, I mean, that's how you talk, that's fine, you know, but if that's not who you are, like, I could tell. I feel like I could tell. So be yourself, you guys. In anything that you do, be yourself. In TikTok, be yourself. Instagram, be yourself. You too, be yourself. Be yourself. Someone's gonna like you. Someone out there is gonna like you. There's millions of people in this world. You're gonna tell me the 5 people that feel like you're cringy is really gonna affect you? Like, no. 5 people compared to a million people in this world? Like, no. There's a set of people for everybody. So be yourself. Be yourself and let go and let God. I keep adding more tips, but it's the more I keep thinking about it. Be yourself and let go, let God. God is gonna take you where God needs to take you by you being yourself. You shouldn't be acting like somebody else or becoming a fake persona, because when you start doing that, when you start becoming another person that is not yourself, it's a job to keep it up, because now people literally have fallen in love with the fake version of you. Like, you're actually creating your own prison. Don't do that. Be yourself so that you can enjoy the content creating journey. Like, you can really just be yourself at every moment. And when people meet you in real life, it's not giving cringe. It's just, you guys can feel the authenticness through this camera, because I'm myself. This makeup is popping. Be intentional with your consistency. What does your consistency look like? My consistency is like 3 days a week I post. But Amy consistency, I just threw out a name, could be like once a week or twice a week or maybe 4 times a week. That's her consistency. Figure out your consistency and stick with it. Figure out a plan, a schedule for your life. I can handle 3 posts a week in my life. I should be doing more, but I can handle 3 posts a week for right now. Trust me, I'm gonna crank it up. But what can you handle in your life? Once a week, then that's fine, like it's once a week. But trust me, the more you start hitting the nail on once a week, you're gonna want more. The thing about human beings is that we always want more. We never feel satisfied. So you'll never be satisfied if we're just posting once a week, once a month. It's just to get the groove, that momentum up. Eventually, you're gonna be like, oh, this is easy. Twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. The thing about being consistent is that you can actually get to analyze your demographics, and you get to know like the right time to post. So being consistent also helps with all of that too as well. And it allows you to also know what type of content people like from you. Like, if you know you enjoy doing get ready with me's, a lot of you love your get ready with me's, I would keep doing get ready with me's, and then like maybe like a 90% of get ready with me and 10% of doing something else you like to do. Like, those are things to help you keep going and studying your audience. Like, do the things that you love on your page, but there's going to be some things that people are going to be like, I gravitate way more on this niche. Like, if it's get ready with me's, or if it's like fitness, workout, or if it's like lifestyle type of thing, like pay attention to that. But you will only figure that out when you're consistent. It's hard to figure that out when you're posting once a month. Like, how would you understand someone thought process of your page when you post it once a month? You gotta post all the time so that you can start to understand like your analytics of your page. It helps, and it helps you as a creator because you get better every time. I remember when I started doing content and like I didn't know how to use iMovie, CapCut, whatever the case is, all these editing apps. I was just like, I'm just gonna post my picture the way I want to post it. But then when I got on the space and just being consistent in posting, I started realizing like other girlies were having like these nice, cute, crisp type of pictures, and I was like, I could do better. And literally that's how it started. Like, I looked at the other pictures, I got inspired, I didn't compete, I didn't feel jealous, envious, nothing. I just got inspired, and I was like, you know what, I could do better. I feel like I could do better too. I started researching on YouTube like how to edit Instagram pictures, literally. And this one girl tips that resonated with me, and I can't remember her name. Wish I did not put it on the screen, but this one girl tips really resonated with me, and ever since then I was like, oh, editing is not that bad. Like, I thought it's actually fun to edit. And so my pictures started getting better. So, but I didn't wait till I got perfect to start. Post, promote, and repeat. When you post, go and promote your picture. I don't mean like physically promote it. I mean like share it on your story. You know, get hype about it. When you want to talk about this product, for instance, if you're trying to sell this product and you're a brand, talk about this product. Like, this is the best product ever, like hands down. Like, people want to know that you're excited about your own journey. Like, nobody wants to be a part of somebody that's not excited of what they're doing. Like, it's kind of like, if you're not excited, I'm not excited. Like, literally, you're the mirror of how other people should react to you, if that makes sense. So if you're not excited about your stuff, you're not excited about your content, if you're not excited about your videos, you're not excited about what you're doing, how are you going to expect someone to be excited about what you're doing? Like, that doesn't make sense. Don't do that. Be excited. Be excited. Like, it is your page. It is your life. It is your world, and we're living in it. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to talk about this crumble cookie that you just tasted, you're just like, this is so good, y'all. I want to give y'all this perfect review because I get the best reviews. But one fan, nobody can promote more than you can. Promote yourself. Anytime you go or you talking to random people, networking, talk about the stuff that you do. Talk about, yes, I love to get ready with videos, and yes, you know, I really love fashion, or yes, I love to do makeup. I'll be doing makeup on other people. Go check out my stuff. Maybe one day I could, you know, like, promote yourself, girl. Promote, you guys. Promote, and then do the same thing again. Like, don't wait until your last post or your last video blows up for you to make another one. Get on to the next, because the same way that the algorithm is pushing your last post may not be the same as pushing the next one. Like, if you don't do good in your last video, your next video might be the best video that it pushes, and then it just, the audience gets to come to your page and watch all the rest of your videos. So don't stop because your last post didn't do good. Yes, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, because think about it. You done got dolled up, want to go take a picture, and that was only like 10 likes. Or maybe like 1 like. And you're like, dang, I just did all of that for 1 like, 10 likes. It's okay. It's a mind thing. That's what I always say when it comes to like becoming a content creator, becoming an influencer. Like, it's all in the mindset. It's all in the mindset. Don't pay attention to the numbers at all. It's hard to say that, but just don't do it, because it's going to be that one time that you blow up, and like, you never know. And honestly, just think about it. If 50 people like your picture, or 1 person like your picture, or 2 people like your picture, at least they like what you're doing. Some people don't get no likes at all. And if you really think about it, if 50 people in real life said they like your stuff, you're going to be like, dang, all these people saying they like my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. Like, if it's 50 people, 20 people, 30 people, like, that's really 20 people in real life saying that they like your stuff. And you're going to feel way more love than you looking at a number that's just like 20 people compared to, like, let's say other influencers or whatever. They're like 1,000, and you're just like, oh my gosh. No, don't compare. And that's another thing. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. Stay in your lane. That's the best thing you could do for yourself, is stay in your lane. My goal for this video is to really just help one person step out their box and become an influencer. Step out of the box and become a content creator. Just one person. I'm looking to just help one person on this app to really be on their stuff and get out of their head. Like, this is the sign to get in that space and do it. You could do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I know you can. Trust me, like, I started from the ground up, and I'm still going. I'm not even knowing where I want to be for real, but I'm still going. I'm trusting God. So come on this journey with me. Let's do it together. Let's keep pushing out content, even though sometimes it gets cringy. Stop caring about what people have to say about you and do the things you love to do. I really hope you guys love this video. And yeah, DM me on Instagram or comment down below, whichever you please. And tell me if this video really touched you, how much you love this video. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. And I'm going to be doing a lot of how-tos, because I really want to help people on this app and help you find tips and tricks and things that help me in my life to get me going. So I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my